Oh, I really hope this worked this time because that was unacceptable. Evening, ladies and or good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I know it's still dark outside. Uh, this is Maga checking in from WeHo. Hopefully, some people will join us. I know there doesn't seem to be anybody here right now, but I know that we need someone in here. No one's in here. Okay, that's fine. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's a little bit difficult to see. I'm going to assume that there's going to be some people coming in at some point. Holy moly, man. Let's wait till some people get in here and I can start talking about what happened this weekend. It's Bagheera. This guy. The Baba Yaga. My own little terror monster. Are you playing good monster? I needed someone to take. Stop with that. Oh, buddy. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's good. You stay over there. What do you guys think of where the camera is? God, I gained a lot of weight, didn't I? Unbelievable. Can't really hear it. Oh, I guess you can. I guess it's fine. The microphone seems to be working. But here, what are you doing? You're just knocking over all my Legos here? Look at this. What is this, Ness? What is this, Ness? What is Toby's? What is this, Ness? So you guys see his little tooth right here? Here? So you guys see his little tooth right here? Yeah. This one jumped off the balcony twice from the third floor. And survived both times. You just lost your little snaggle tooth, didn't you, buddy? Maybe a couple of brains. Maybe a couple of brains. Wait. So, anyways, what I wanted to do is I want to get into what happened this weekend. What is this? We're going to get into what happened this weekend because, oh my God, what happened there? Oh, you're just losing your mind over here, buddy. Why are you such a silly cat? Why are you such a silly kitty? Oh, good. Now you can come back over here and cause more trouble. Thank you. Bagheera is here. But you better get out of here. So when I was in WeHo this weekend, dude, can you not step on my here? Buddy. Oh, sorry. Right on the board. See, he knows that if he sits on my keyboard, I'll pick him up. Oh, oh, yeah, that's okay. Okay. Oh, we finally made it. I hear you. I don't know if any of you guys have cats, but I love my cats. But Jesus, Mary, my mother, Christ, shot this one. It's just a pain in the. I should have called him PETA, but he makes pain in the ass. Nobody's watching, huh? All by my lonesome, which is perfectly fine. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna have people walking by, and then what? Ow! Oh, oh, fresh tattoos in the morning. That was a better one, huh? Nobody showed up. And then we lost it. I got no questions, no airtime, no nothing like that. Uh, we'll wait till some people get in here, and then we'll see what happens. But I want to tell the story of what happened in WeHo this weekend. It was nuts, man. One girl spray painted me in the face. She came up on her bike, and she threw out like a brownie at me, and I didn't know what it was. So like it hit me, and then it hit the ground. And I looked down, and she started spray painting my poster. So I went to grab her. I jumped over the table, and she spray painted me right in the face, which is probably the thumbnail everybody's seeing. And you can see how happy I look. Uh, I think the gear is asleep. That's how he sleeps. He's always on top of Papa's. What was I going to look at? I've completely forgotten what the subject was going to be. I feel like that's worse. It's worse lighting than before. I should really be sitting over here. So, like I said, this weekend, she sprays me in the face with the spray paint, and you get no traction because you have no viewers. I have to start posting these like Maga Bruce short clips. We would have been looking for an editor, but we couldn't really. I haven't found one yet. What I was saying was this weekend was insane, man. I got attacked so many times in WeHo. Some girl came up to me and threw a brownie at my face. Like hit me in the face with it. As I hear, "Do you want a brownie?" I look down at what it was. I look back up. She's spray painting one of my posters. I jump over the table to stop her. And she spray paints me right in the fucking eyes, man. So I look like a Silver Surfer at some point. Uh, she got away, and then as I was trying to get like open my eyes because they were sticky shut, uh, some random guy ran up and got her wallet, which she dropped. And the cops were so useless, man. I told him like, look, that was her zip bike. You can check who had it last. You can check who had checked it out last, because that's what she was using, and nobody seemed to want to do that. Eventually, one of the younger cops came over and took the photos of it once he saw me taking the photos of it. But about 4 hours later, some guy came up, and I was this. Most of the conversations I have over there in WeHo on San Vicente and Santa Monica, they're either not, like bad faith. They're either positive, like pro-Trump stuff. People are very happy that I'm there and what I'm doing. A lot of times, it turns out to be bad faith arguments, like the type of thing where somebody acts like they want to talk to you, acts like they want to have a conversation, and then just starts like leading you down strange rabbit. Well, I wouldn't say strange rabbit holes, but definitely leads you down these like strange, like leads you to a place you don't want to be. I give an example. The other day, a guy walked up to me and he's like, Donald Trump is like Antichrist. And I told him, like, I don't believe in the Antichrist. He said, oh, you don't believe in Donald Trump? It's an idiot logic. But when he, and he's like, come on, man. He's like, debate me, blah, 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 blah. Let's see how educated you are. Such an asshole. So I said, what has Trump done for you? I said, wow, he's getting rid of immigration, which helps money go up, wages go up. The reason that so many of those people, I mean, they want slave labor. That's really all they're looking for. And they don't really realize it. They're too busy trying to seem virtuous than actually be virtuous, which is just absolutely unfortunate. Then another guy threw some soda on me, and I felt it turn around, and he was pouring soda. He left his soda can upside down on my desk with all of my paperwork, and so I jumped over the table and I walked over and I dumped the rest on his head. I was like, "Here's your soda bag," and turns around, tries to fight me, grab my hat. I warn him. I have a video of the whole thing, but I end up getting arrested because all the people from Rocco's like came over and lied. So I was telling the officer, like, I have the video, but I don't know how to find it. I wasn't able to find it right there and there. So I did go to the police station. I was cited, and then I went home. Woke up the next morning, found the footage, went right back to my spot in WeHo, and I lost my train of thought. Went back to my spot in WeHo, and a bus driver drives up to me and tells me, hey, man, I saw the whole thing, and if you need a witness, I'm more than happy to help. And I can't tell you guys how ecstatic I was for this dude to help me. Like, maybe that's a better view. How excited I was for this dude to help me out. That's not gonna do it. I'm sorry, I'm new to this, so I'm trying to make it work, maybe. And so we need to learn to make shorts, and I don't really know how to do that. My ex was promising to help me, but what can I do? I can't really rush her. So speaking of which, I'm gonna call. I'll just text her right now to see if she'll come down and help me today with all of the video editing, because I have a lot of footage. I just haven't put it together. Yesterday we went live, but I haven't yet made it short mostly because I don't know how to. But yeah, the guy kept asking me, What has Trump done for you? And nothing I said would suffice. Nothing I said would give him something's dinging, and it's not good. Uh, Now every time I see the guy, he just hates me. Like, you can feel the hate, and so I'm extra nice to him every time I see him. I treat him like my best friend, and I honest to God think it pisses him off more than me being mean or rude to him, because every time I see this guy, I know, just waiting for some kind of bullshit. What's really funny is most of the negative comments are people driving by, and it's usually when they're like halfway through the intersection, they start scrambling and they start scrambling and they're always saying it on their way out. Does that make sense? I see people getting like huffing and puffing from across the street and yelling at me, but nobody comes close. One, because I'm a big guy, and two, this idea that it's their neighborhood and that I can't be there because of X, Y, Z, even though I was born at the hospital down the street. Um, Apparently, it's not my neighborhood. Apparently, I'm not supposed to be there. So, uh, there's really something wrong with these people. I don't think this is a matter of education. Someone once told me that remarked that education does not dictate, or Howard's power doesn't dictate performance, and that unfortunately was uh, that unfortunately was. I'm sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. What the hell was I looking at? What did you think? So, no viewers. That's fine. I'm going to just talk to myself until someone shows up. Nothing. But that's okay. I don't even think that thing's on. It's very hard to tell because I actually had the 70-year-old man come up to me and he said, I'm so happy you're doing this. That was clearly gay or doing a really good impression. And he was saying how much he just didn't like living in WeHo, man. How just how rude and nasty that city really is. And there's no, everything. Like, get the fuck, get out of here. This is your, blah blah blah. This, and I always ask the same question. Like, I'm like one of the few people who lives in Los Angeles that was born here. Especially on the west side. North of the 10 in West Hollywood. Going west. Most of the people that live there weren't born there. They're from there. They're from here. So I'm really getting tired of hearing this, like, go back to Orange County or go back to where you come from or you don't belong here. It's like WeHo is supposed to be for everyone. It's such a. This is why these people have to constantly be. How to say this? Like, this is why these people constantly have to virtue signal. It's because deep down inside they're really pieces of. So they virtue signal so they can get that. They can get that feeling of value, of character. Obviously, of which they don't have any, but So, anyways, yeah, I found them. Like I said, there's just a lot of really mean, nasty people, and because they have no character, because of the, and I hate to say it this way, but because of the darkness of their soul and the way that they think, um, they have to keep presenting. They have to keep this virtue signal up, so that it's this facade of, oh, I'm good, I'm happy, I love everyone. We all know that's not true. You know, how many people are telling me like free Gaza? I couldn't find it on a map. Maybe we should have had some coffee first. Ate our fucking breakfast because nobody's here. And what does it fucking matter if nobody's here? That was a huge mistake. I think I was supposed to have a dentist appointment today, but it doesn't look like. I think that'll do it. No, maybe. Oh, acrobat. Hey. I don't think it's even worth it for me to go live. Maybe the bad kitty. There he is. Just being a bad cat. It's what he does. He's very good at it. Can't possibly be that stupid. I suppose there wouldn't be anybody in there. No, we wanted to put it in tribe. What? What are you doing? What is this? It is amazing how computer illiterate I have become. I mean, oh, what is that little one? I can't hear you. I cannot hear to you. You're gonna fall off my shirt. Oh, oh, let me just squish it. Finally, the guy from WeHo Times came and talked to me. Gives me love. Okay. Okay, good cat butt. Okay, there you go. There we go. All right, now we're back. Get comfortable and rip my shoulders to pieces. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. How do we make this bigger? Does anybody know how to do that? Okay, well, I can't do that. It's so sad. Nobody's even here. Nobody cares. I'm not in the algorithm. Algorithm. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yes, he is, in fact, a bad kitty. The other one I was doing was I'm trying to rebuild these sets because years ago I got really upset and I broke a few of them, unfortunately. Nothing I was proud of, but certainly not proud of it. I'm recently trying to put them back together, but as I said, the pieces are everywhere, man. So it's really hard to tell what actually broke and what didn't. If that makes any sense. Oh, oh, hello. Oh, God, thank you so much. Oh, yes, good. Oh, more tattoos. Those are my favorite. More tattoos, please. If you guys aren't catching on, tattoos is when he scratches me with his nails. But we didn't do any of that. I'm trying to think of something interesting to talk about. If I went live and I didn't really think it through. Oh, was somebody just talking to me? That would have been wild. It did not happen. I am a failure. It's okay. It's okay. Someone will come and be my friend, and then we'll talk about. Okay. Oh, there's one more. One more for the Bagheeras. And Mr. Bagheeras and Bagheeras. Let me tell you guys some funny stories. Oh, man. Uh, the problem with the anti-Israel people is it's not really just their ignorance. It's that they really are the worst type of, excuse me. So this is Bagheera. Yes, professional the Bagheera, professional. Yes. Wouldn't you rather? Yeah, I got a kitty. Hi, Mara. How are you? I'm putting our orchid back together. While I was sitting here without any company, but now that you're here and Bagheera is here, we're all here. Bagheera, say hi. I couldn't find anything to talk about today, So we've just been telling stories. Oh, give me a like. Thank you. Are you? How is your day going? You don't actually have to talk. And, I was talking about yesterday and how well it went, and I don't know if I told anybody this, but as I was setting up yesterday, one of the bus drivers drove by me and told me that he had seen the entire thing, and if he needed me to be a witness, or if I needed him to be a witness, that he would do so. So now I have a city worker who's willing to kind of stand up for me. And he approached me. He just stopped by really quick. He was stopped at the corner, and he said, "Hey man, are you all right?" A lot of people are coming up and asking me if I was all right. Same people were coming up and telling me if I was, telling me that I was a piece of guys. I thought you were in jail, XYZ, which is adorable. I am not, and the footage is crystal clear. So this dude is a little bit. Um, let's keep the stream clean. But what would the word be? Fuckled? Like, not going to go well for them, especially the ones that gave all that false testimony. Uh, I'm pretty sure that's a criminal charge. What do you think? Yeah, and I think I'm trying. I'm trying to. It's a 4 gigabyte. It's 4 gigabytes of footage, but I need the video editing so I can cut down. I can cut it down to where, like, just the portion that happened. Uh, but it shows this guy like turning around, attacking me telling him, "Don't touch me," XYZ, and I really wanted to. I put it on I put it on a hard drive, and I gave one to Wendy. Uh, since it's just you and me, I want to tell you that I don't know if you know this, but Wendy and Wendy's ready to go to war with Randy. It's pretty funny. I mean, it's not funny. It's really fun scene. Well, no, what I mean. Oh, you mean about the case? Is that what you're referring to? Don't say anything about what. I just have to trim it down. I just haven't done it yet. Like the rest of these videos, um, I know it says public. I don't understand what you're telling me. Huh? Look at this. Look at this. What's this? Oh! This is why I wear red shirts. Jesus, buddy. Hi. Maybe I should just call and ask a better question. But what I don't understand is, what is it? Don't say anything about the case or what happened. Is that what you're saying? Oh well, I'm good. I'm glad we clarified. Jesus. She already knows. Like, it's already started. Nobody knows what the hell I'm talking about. Randy doesn't know this channel. Even if she did, she's about to find out. I mean, more. But... No, my neighbor set up a Ring camera that looks directly into our front door. So she's been like monitoring. It's really gotten quite sick. Um, the other day, she was complaining to someone that she always smells marijuana in the hallway. One, it's legal. I don't know what she's getting at. Two, she doesn't know it's me. I don't even know if it's me. And three, like, that woman smokes all day. Facts. But yeah, the bus driver thing, I was really excited about. I got his tag, I got his number, um, just so we can stay uh, pretty much out of trouble. Uh, does that make sense, or am I not doing that correctly? Don't even know why I'm on the line. Can't get any traction, and I need to get the shorts up or make shorts. A friend of mine gave me the idea to wanted to start giving me topics, and I could do little write-ups about it. Uh, like I would write a paper, well, not write the whole paper. I don't need the script. I just need the outline of different topics. So I think that'll go a little bit better. Um, no, what I was saying about the issue with my neighbor is, what's funny is it really has nothing to do with me anymore. She kind of tried to set me up. I don't know. It's just beyond petty, and now it's become a whole thing with other people involved. I basically have no part in it anymore, which I find ironic at best. But I stay on these lives, and it's just so sad that I can't get any. I think today we'll try and figure out how to deal with the algorithm. Like, what is it I need to do to catch subscribers? And you get subscribers, you do what? make shorts. I can make long form videos, like a 10-minute video. Maybe I should write something up on like how would I do that? I wish I could draw, like animate that one. Yeah, we were talking about it the other day. I found out that the oh yeah. Yeah, but then I'm gonna have to read anymore. Everyone knows I don't read anymore. No, I mean I'll read. I'll do the subjects, but I wanted to do one on this Prop 50 because it's well, you know, when I talked to the people at the No Kings rally, they didn't. They had all these flyers on this. I forget whether it was yes or no on Prop 50, but I kept asking them because I really didn't know. And even when I looked it up, it said different things. But I think having a topic every day, making some shorts, learning how to edit videos, I think that'll help a lot. Because I can splice in, I should be able to splice in, I should be able to splice in pieces of the live content. So, kind of like some of the arguments I have, some of the videos I have of people just being absolutely insane. I even have a video, I think, of the girl spray painting me in the face, which did not help my mission at all. Current topic events. I did have something to say about the Israeli deal with Hamas. I think it's a mistake. To me, it seems like how many more lives is Israel going to lose because they're playing nice with not playing nice, but they get these 20 hostages back and the rest of the bodies. And then what? Hamas survives and we do this again in 10 years, which is what always happens. So I'm not entirely sure. And they were talking about land swaps. They gave them 2,000 prisoners. I mean, that's just absolutely blows my mind. You would do all this work. I can't imagine how many lives and limbs and everything else was lost because of, capturing all of these Hamas members. And now they're willing to give up, I think, like 2,000 of them. And it was about around 2,000. Like, what is it? What are they going to do? They're going to go right back in there, right back into their tunnels, and start fighting you. Maybe Israel thinks they knew Hamas wasn't going to accept the deal. So it's possible that was the case, but I highly doubt it. The Jews really do have a unique value for life. Not unique in that it's more powerful than other people's. Not that it's more powerful than other people, than other religions' zest for life, but the way that they value, both in the way that they fight wars and the way that they negotiate peace, they always put their people first, and I very much appreciate that. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to make you a moderator, just so I have one. You're a managing moderator. Do you accept a position? You know, because when I have hundreds of people in here, they're going to want to troll Maga Bruce. Ooh, fancy. I finally got a television mount big enough for this TV I have, and I really don't know where to put it. I think today we're gonna reorganize the paintings in the house. Kind of wish I had some help. Maybe I FaceTime someone and they can give me some. They can give me some pointers. It's just that we changed the plants, so it all just looks different now. And I want to switch the television to the other side of the screen and put the books over there, so I don't have to worry so much about the. I don't have to worry so much about the sun hitting them, because I'm exhausted from the weekend. The jail thing, I was there for a couple hours. Compared to downtown, it was the Ritz. Is there sunlight here? Yeah. So it's getting bright outside. This is up at your eyes. It's my birthday balloon. We found it downstairs. Somebody loves me. Well, it wasn't really fun. It wasn't for me. I caught Bagheera and Blue sleeping together the other day. Like very close. Like touching. Like touchable. Meow meow. Hold on. I'm going to go open the window. Yeah, well, I was actually look at me more, I got fatter again. Damn it. I was thinking about sitting down and like editing videos and doing all this stuff, but even though I'm standing out there all day, both weekends, it's physical, but it's boring. It's mostly talking. And I was thinking that either today I could fix the house, put some of the paintings. As you see, I put my this one here. I just wanted to move some of them around. Of course, the wave is still here. We keep that one. But in order to move, oh my God, honestly wish you were here to help me do this, because I got to measure the couch and possibly move that. It's going to be a major operation. Feingold, Miss Feingold, you know who I'm talking about. She's been helping me so much lately that I can't really ask her for too much help. So I don't really know what I'm going to do. This guy I met at the rallies. We could do that. I'm going to do 1 hour, because I have to get a certain number of hours in before I can get monetized or anything like that. I would definitely talk on the phone. Where are my headphones? Oh, they broke yesterday. How nice was that? I guess I was really tired and I ate one of them. How come nobody's... I need to do the shorts. What was the video editing software you were talking about? Firm something? Let me see if it's on here. Maybe one day give me the Acrobat. So this is Google Drive. It was named something. Filmora? If anybody out there has any ideas. Filmora. Wondershare Filmora, right? Was that what it was called? Actually, some lady walked up to me yesterday, very politely at first, and looked me dead in the eye, and she said, "The last person who did this was set on fire. Do you know that?" And I just thought, like, Jesus, lady, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's accelerated a little too quickly for me. Bagheera. 58, 59, we're almost there. We do an hour. I usually was getting through 2 hours, but I got 2 likes. Like and subscribe to no one. So I'm not getting any traction. It is a Bagheera's. All this work for nothing. Okay, bye. Bye, Mira. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. In about a minute. So, yeah, as I was saying, like what happened during this argument was the guy poured the soda, splashed the soda on me, then poured it all over my papers, stuck it upside down. I grab the thing, I run over, I pour it on him. Here's a soda bag. He turns around and grabs me. I tell him, he had a beard, that this wasn't going to go well for him, that he needed to stop, or otherwise I was going to hurt him, like for real hurt him. And he didn't. And I don't think anybody knew that my GoPro was going, because all of these guys came over from Rocco's, that den of debauchery. And I don't say that because I dislike drag queens. I like drag queens. I grew up in West Hollywood. It's not a homophobe. There's no part of me that's homophobic. In fact, I've been an ally longer than most people have been. Most of these kids have been alive. But he decided to fight back. We get into this tussle, and I actually helped him up. And then he continued to follow and berate me. And then like that, they called the police. The police come over. They didn't really do anything to me. I knew I was going to get arrested because, like I said, everybody from Rocco's came running over saying, "Oh my God, he did this. He did this. It was that guy right there," which of course was not the case. But there was nothing I could do, so I kind of just kept cleaning up my stuff. I was detained, taken to jail, and once again, like, I have the footage. So all of these people that came over there and lied, there was literally a bus between us and Rocco. So there's no way anybody could see how that fight started. Nobody could see it. I tell the officers what happened. I tell them I have footage, but I didn't know how to get it off my GoPro. They ended up arresting me. Fine, whatever they need to do, right? And the other guy got arrested as well, or damage to property, or whatever the hell it was. But actually, the video will show that the guy did attack me. And then, like I said, the bus driver drove by, and he saw it. So, I'm sorry, guys. My sister's texting me. Not my sister, my ex. Um, but what I was saying is the next morning, I was there for a few hours. Woke up the next morning, and I started to go on. There was no one here. That was so sad. It has been one man and one man only. What was this? Turns out it wasn't a guy at all. It was a woman. And I know this because when I was sitting in my cell, the person in the cell next to me was brought over and was like, "I think the person you got in the fight with uh, is a trans." And I kind of laughed because I kind of explained why the person was so weak. And I don't mean that like to disparagingly. I just mean I was surprising at the size of the person was very heavy, how quickly I was able to take him to the ground and subdue them. Like a larger man would have been much harder to subdue, but I managed to uh, I managed to take this person down pretty quickly. Not that I'm, man, and I'm glad I didn't hit her. Like the girl before that spray painted me in the face. It got to a point where, it really just got to a point where I wasn't willing to take it any farther. So, because I didn't, and no desire to hurt this person. You understand what I'm saying? So the idea that I would in any way want to continue that fight, it's just not feasible. But back to the story with the Maga guy. It's Maga guy, the trans guy. I don't know what happened to him, but it was so weird because in the video, like he asked me to help him up, and then he continues to berate me, but then calls the police and says that I punched him in the face and all of that. Like none of that happened. Unfortunately, it's very typical for this part of town. West Hollywood has this. People believe West Hollywood to be, open and loving and accepting and all of that, but nothing could be further from the truth. What's funny is that the way that they treat me is exactly the way that they claim we treat them. What I mean by that is MAGA supporters. But But they really do tend to turn out to be the worst type of people, man. I mean, they're just the things I have people say to me. I have a Charlie Kirk sign that I fly all the time, and the ease with which people will just um, the ease with which people will just say horrid stuff like, "Oh, I'm glad he's dead," or "F Charlie Kirk," or this and that. Somebody asked me the other day, why do I like Charlie Kirk?" And I said, because he was an honest man. And the woman said, he was also racist. And I said, no, madam, he was not. Of course, that's the answer that some middle-aged white woman is going to give me. Scourge of the earth, I swear to God. I should do a short on that, because I'm telling you, they have no violence index, so they don't seem to understand that they too could get hurt. And I don't mean that in the sense that I want to see someone get hurt. I mean that in the sense of, like, they oftentimes don't have a solid understanding of what the concern really is. Does this not get any bigger? Am I just losing my mind here? Maybe. Possible. We could do like a phone call-in thing where we can call in and talk, but excuse me, I don't know how I would get that started. So I think what I'm gonna do is could have been like two people. Who's that trumpet part? What's funny is one of the officers, I told him, I said, look at his face, man. Does it look like I hit him? And he looked at me and looked at him and said, no. But like I said, I'm a big guy. I'm about 6'4", 300 pounds. So what I was trying to express to someone is it's not like I can't get hurt. It's not like I can't be hurt. It's that there's just a lower percentage of people that are willing to take me on. Does that make any sense? Maybe if I move the camera back. Like that? I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to keep myself a little bit sane while I do this because honestly, I don't have a lot of views and I don't know how to do a viewfinder. So let's do like an hour and a half, and if nobody shows up, we'll just cry ourselves to sleep. Buggy eyes. Where's my little boy over there? Where's my little Goomba? Hey guys, I cracked one of my fucking teeth, and now everything gets stuck in there, and it is broken. So what can I do? Nothing. couldn't do it. They couldn't handle the scandal. What I'd really like to do is I'd really like to get charges put on all the people that gave false police reports. Because they all came running over and said that they watched me beat him, and none of that happened. So if they lied to the police, that needs to be dealt with. And then quite harshly, to be honest, because well, I get that like passions run high and people have issues with what I'm doing. The level of vitriol, the willingness to lie, the absolute abandonment of everything that they claim to stand for, the minute they feel they can take the advantage is honestly just, it's disgusting. It's like I was packing up my stuff and I figured I didn't think I was going to get arrested, but I didn't know. At first I didn't know that the guy, they was telling the guy that I had punched him and done all this extra stuff, all of which obviously never happened. And yeah, and like I said, somehow I turn out to be the bad guy, and it's only because I'm catching all the flack, because they don't like Maga. And again, man, yes, I am being contentious, but I'm contentious there because they make it that way. Like, you make me feel uncomfortable in my own neighborhood, and this is my response. Like, you're the people that cheered when Charlie Kirk died. This is my response. This is West Hollywood. This is our city. What are you, gang members? Like, shut the fuck up. Am I gonna get beat up by a vegan? I don't think so. There's a TikToker. TikTok my balls. Sorry. Oh. I found my headphone. Don't worry about it, guys. It's not going to be a problem. But that's just it. It's false virtue. It's because they have nothing inside. They've accomplished nothing. They don't actually believe or do any of the things that they talk about. So you have to you still have to maintain that kind of, or at least present as a person of quality. You do it by bashing the bash or whatever the hell they call it. It's a little bit gay. Mm-hmm. Bookie, I thought this was you on the floor over here. Have you abandoned me, buddy? You've given up? Like, that's it? I can't handle this Maga shit anymore? I'm out? Baloo says he's out? How do we do the video editing? I think we should call some friends. Ah, shit. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Hold on. You know, he says to me, he says, Gunga Galunga. How do we get... I don't even think we're live. I'm starting to get the feeling like I've been shadow banned or we can't get any traction. Come on, y'all.